So first thing I'm gonna do, roll up my sleeves. It says to use gloves, so I got these nitrile gloves. It's a little bit more expensive than regular latex or vinyl. Nitrile is what they use in hospitals. Doctors use them when doing surgery, and I want to feel like a doctor. Actually, they're just tougher, harder to break, harder to tear. I hope I don't tear it as I'm saying this right now, but you can even reuse them, honestly. This thing says to shake it for about 2 minutes room temperature. Sorry if this is shaking the camera too much. I did shake this a little bit beforehand. I feel like I should cover that up. Let me actually... Actually smells pretty good. Now it says to make it like completely orange. So we're gonna make it completely orange. Now, I heard a tip that when using spray cans, you put it upside down and just empty out whatever's inside there. Actually works. Ain't nothing coming up. Look at that. Look at that. Keep the nozzle clean in case we gotta use it again. There you go. Pretty much orange. Gotta let it sit for at least, it says at least 30 minutes, 24 hours, up to 24 hours, it's fine. And we'll come back and we'll see how it looks. Excited to see how much paint I can get off, but it did say a minimum of half an hour. I had it there for maybe an hour and a half before wiping it, but I'm gonna try some wet sanding. Ooh, that grips on and doesn't come off. What just happened here? Ooh. There we go. Let's see how this is looking. And if I still feel like I'm having a hard time taking off this paint, I might just do another layer and leave it 24 hours. So I decided to spray the tank once again with the CitriStrip overnight for at least 12 hours. It was covered in it, and it worked out very well. You can see the paint actually peeling off, and it was very easy to scrape off like huge chunks of paint. It was a little bit harder to get some of the corners, and I had to like really scrape it. I would recommend using something like a steel wool, and everything pretty much came off very easily. I think the first time around I just got a little bit impatient and really didn't do much. I just sprayed it immediately with the CitriStrip. So, and then I only waited for about an hour, and I think that's the reason why only the decals kind of came off and some of the paint was like coming off a little bit. I would recommend like roughing up your tank, whether you use like sandpaper or a scuff pad or something, just really rough it up and then leave it covered in the CitriStrip overnight. And it's great. I mean, there's no harsh fumes. It actually smells pretty good to me. It smells like oranges, so it's fine. And after leaving it overnight, it works great. It takes off all the paint for the most part, and it's really just a matter of just scraping it off after that and cleaning it up. The next step will be removing the rust on the inside and the outside.